the Laser Master that was sent to me at no charge for the purpose of this review. And as you can see, there's a lot going on here, but I'm going to walk you through how to put this together and how to use it. Looking at it from the side here, this is going to be the front of your Laser Master, and then you have the right profile and the left profile. So you're going to want to attach those to the front first, and to do that, there is a screw here, and then on each of your profiles, there is a hole that the screw is going to go into, and then you're going to want to tighten that with your 4mm Allen wrench. And then do the exact same thing to the other side. Next, what you want to do is flip over what you have put together, and then on each side, right in here is going to be a screw hole. You're going to want to take your screw, screw it in both of those holes on each side. So next we're going to be attaching what's called the X-axis, and if you flip it over, you'll see that on each side there are 2 wheels, and the way you're going to attach it is by getting those 2 wheels to fit into this groove. Next, we're going to attach the rear frame using 2 of the 6mm screws. Again, flip it over, use your screws and screw them into both of the holes on each side like we did previously. Next, we're going to take the timing belt and we're going to pull it over this wheel here on both sides. What you're going to want to do is loosen up this screw here as much as it'll loosen up, and it's going to make it a whole lot easier to pull the timing belt. Next, you need your laser wire and some zip ties. The wires marked with L is going to connect to the laser wire, and then X is going to go right here. Next, you're going to attach your Wi-Fi aerial, just like that. Then attach your laser. Connect it with the laser cable. Next, you want to insert your micro SD card, which you're going to find inside of the card reader. And the easiest way to find out where to insert it is to flip the laser onto its side, and it will go right here. So once it's all put together, you can control the whole machine through your phone. To do that, you're going to have to get the app called Laser Explorer. You can either download that by scanning the provided QR code, or you can just look it up through your app store, which I found was easier. Mine is going to be the first one that pops up on my app store, Laser Explorer, with this icon. Go ahead and download it. And then if this is your first time downloading it, you're going to have to make an account, sign in, connect it to your Wi-Fi, all of that stuff. The app is going to walk you through that, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. So this is what the home page looks like, and I'm going to show you how to start engraving or make a puzzle. Alright, so this Laser Master is going to allow you to engrave on just about anything. If you are using a thicker piece of wood or a different material, you're going to want to move your laser. To move it, there's a knob on the side here that you put in during the assembly. You lift it up, and then there is a little stand. You're going to want to slide it under, and your stand is going to rest on whatever material you're using, and that is the distance that the laser is going to need to be from your material. So go ahead and tighten it back up and put your kickstand back up. So to engrave a picture or words, you have a couple different options to do that. First, you can put in your own text. You can go into their library and choose what you want, or you can go into your camera and upload your own picture. So we'll go ahead and put some words in here. You can also change what font you want at the bottom. Then once you have it where you want it, you can go to configure and put in whatever material you're using. It can be custom, or there's already preset options in here. We're just gonna do custom. I want my laser power at 100%. It can go over, we'll do 3 times. We'll go ahead and start. So they do give you little pieces of testing wood so you can get familiar with the machine. and I'm going to show you how to make a puzzle out of one of these test slabs. So down at the bottom of the home page there is a puzzle option. So it starts out with a 2x2 puzzle, but you can change that to whatever you want. Just for this we'll do a 3x2, and then you can select a background image, and then it's going to put it into the grid for you. The machine itself is going to line up with the grid on the app. So if I just put it somewhere on the grid and then preview it, the machine is automatically going to go to where it's going to be working. So obviously that working area is way too big for this slab, so we're going to have to make it a little bit smaller. And then you can change your number of cuts. I'm going to do mine at 2. Be sure to put on your safety glasses. You have the option between these two. I always pick this one. If you pick this one, it's going to move around more than I like, and it's not going to end up exactly where I want it. So this one allows you to put it manually. And here it goes. Keep in mind, if you are making a puzzle or cutting something, you are going to want a laser bed under your machine to protect your work area. Those are not provided. You are going to have to purchase that. And then the app will tell you when your task is complete. And look at that. So that is the basics of the laser engraver. And this is actually my first time using a laser engraver, if you couldn't tell. However, I do hope that if this is your first time purchasing one, that this video made it a little bit easier to get familiar with your machine. This is going to allow your ideas and your projects to really come to life.